Hey friends of the Northern Entertainment, welcome to a driving vlog. You could say silly thoughts with Alex, but yeah, I was driving along here and I don't know, if there is any video that I think I wish would become viral, then I think it will be this one. And it's not about gaming, and it's not about trucking, and it's not about any of these things. It's about a very serious topic. It is also not about Corona or whether or not you should get vaccinated. I leave that up to your decision. But it is about something else, and that is a thought that I had for a while, and that is becoming more and more clear as I'm seeing things unfolding, and well, especially now with an election coming up in Canada, I think I have to voice these thoughts, and I hope that it's universal, not only applicable to Canada but also to the world. There was a time, not that crazy long ago, where we could be conservative, liberal, whatever, and we could still talk normal to each other. And that is still possible in, for example, in my chat. I have people in there that I know are as liberal as they come. And I apologize for that shaking and whatnot, but Alberta roads, you understand. I am conservative. I also believe in the good Lord. I make no secret out of that. I'm not on the extreme right, and I'm certainly not on the extreme left. I am one of those that is just, I guess, right of the middle, if you will. And I know there's a lot of you guys that are maybe left of center or right of center, and that is perfectly fine. Because I think the most important thing, and if there's nothing of this video that you want to take away, this one please do take away from it. The most important thing, as far as I'm concerned, is that we respect each other's opinion. And that is something that is almost an art form that is completely lost. That is something that you don't see anymore in conversations between politicians even. They yell at each other, nobody lets each other finish. It's absolutely amazing to me. And I think part of the problem is that people have lost respect for each other. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's because, well, let's be honest, respect is something that is not getting taught really anymore because it's not in and it's not modern. However, people that know me also know that I am a former sergeant of the military, Army Aviation to be exact. And as such, respect is more than just a word. And I feel like if we treat each other with respect, then everything else can be worked out. But for the love of all things, stop yelling at each other. Stop screaming your heads off, flipping people off, getting all mad, shoving people around. And excuse my language, but what the fuck are you all thinking? Like, I don't know. I'm in Walmart the other day. I'm getting yelled at by a lady for not wearing a mask. Then a day later, and that was before Alberta went back to mask. To mask indoors. So there was no requirement for me to wear a mask. So I didn't. And I'm getting yelled at by some lady that I don't know what her problem was. I mean, I let her yell and I asked her if she's done, and then an older gentleman actually, he started chiming in, and he told her a couple of things that I felt like telling her, but I didn't. And then I have vice versa. Today I'm at a gas station, fueling my truck up, wearing a mask, and have another guy all of a sudden in his truck pass me, slam on his brake, yell at me some nonsense about F liberals, and well, I ended up calling the cops on him because that was driving that I don't condone. So that is kind of what triggered this whole that it doesn't have to be that way. Every night when I'm streaming, and all those people that I was just talking about, we are people from every walk of life. We are people that believe in all kinds of different things. We are people that, well, let's be honest, a funny mix of people, and we all get along. Why in the world does it have to be that we scream at each other? You know what? In my chat, we had discussions about really hot button topics, and they were respectful. We let each other finish, and we hear each other's thoughts. Because guess what? Sometimes somebody who might think completely different than you might have something to bring to the table that you didn't think of. And it's just, I don't know what's going on in the world, but for the love of all things, think about how you address each other. Think about how you want to be addressed, and maybe address other people in that way. And if you don't agree with somebody, there is no reason to yell at them. Just walk away. It doesn't hurt you. So just walk away. There's no reason to yell. There's no reason to throw fists or anything. It's nonsense. We are better than this. And yeah, that's, again, that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about, because I feel like somebody has to speak up. And again, there's probably only 500 people seeing that. But if there is 500 people seeing that, then please share this video with more people. Because I really think that, yeah, that is an important message, and it is something that people completely forget. We don't have to agree with each other. We really don't. And you can't agree with everybody. I don't want to agree with everybody. But for the love of all things, let's respect each other and our opinions. Let's treat each other like we are civilized human beings. And I know this is not a light-hearted video and not what I usually do, and it's not about you know, gaming or simulators or any of the like, but I feel like this is something that is important. Yeah, and so that's why I made this video. So think about these things, and please feel free to feel free to retort in the comments. I again apologize for the wiggly cam, but if you ever drove on Alberta's roads, then you know what's going on. But yeah, I really felt like this has to be said, because I don't want my kids to grow up to think that we can't discuss things anymore. Like, what example are we setting for our children when we yell? Grown-up people yell at each other like they completely lost their mind. Like, I don't know. So yeah, that concludes my little rant, I guess. And again, I know it's probably not gonna be very many people that will watch it, but I had to just talk about this and maybe be the voice of reason, or maybe give you something to think about. Whether you agree with me or not, again, is completely irrelevant. But yeah, that being said, I do hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I do hope that whatever you do this weekend, it will bring you joy, and it will bring you fun, and it makes you feel good. And just let's all try to be a little bit nicer to each other. Let's all try to see other people's point of view before we start judging people. And that's all I have to say. So, with that said, again, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And maybe I will see you in one of my streams. Maybe you will watch one of my videos. And yeah, just think about these things that I just said. Thanks for watching. Northern Alex signing off. God bless.